All right, so I realized after I did all of the problems that I got cut off. That's not cool. So I'm just going to go back to kind of where the other video left off, which was here. This looks blurry, honey. That's better. Okay. So we had just figured out the measure of all the arcs, and since the angle and the arcs are congruent, we can just add those up. We were looking for PST, so 74 plus 67 plus 39 plus 74 is 254 degrees. All right, and I'm going to go over these next three problems. What is the measure of angle BCD? Well, that's right here, which is outside of the circle. From our notes above, you know that outside the circle is angle equals 1/2 big minus small. And like I showed you with the scissors, the arc that's associated, or the two arcs that go with that, are those you can see inside the scissors. So the big one and the small one. All right, so we're going to do angle equals 1/2 147 minus 23. And then we're going to just do some math. So half of 124, which is 62 degrees. All right. So the angle is 62 degrees because when it's outside, the angle equals 1/2 big minus small. All right. The next one, the vertex of the angle that we're looking for, WXY, is right here. Okay. The arc associated with that angle is here. And the vertex of this angle is on the circle. On is angle equals 1/2 arc. But we don't actually know that arc. They gave us this piece over here, but we don't know that piece. And there's a couple ways to do it. But using what we're using right now, I just want to show you finding this arc first. So a circle has 360 degrees. So if we do 360 minus 150, that gives us 210 degrees for that arc. Since the angle is half of the arc, half of 210, then that angle is 105 degrees. All right, and just to show you, here, I should use this right here, that's a linear pair. Even though it's with circles, they told you they'd come back all the time, this is a linear pair. So if we wanted to figure out this one, we could either do 180 minus 105, and that would give you 75, or you could do half of 150. So there's a couple ways. And the last basic problem that we're going to do is this one. The directions say HKI, which is this angle. Its associated arcs are those two that it opens up to. Since the vertex is inside the circle, we're going to do angle equals 1/2 arc plus arc. All right. We don't know the angle, so that's x. Oops. Equals 1/2. And it doesn't matter which order you put the arcs in, arc plus arc, because addition is commutative, so that could go either way. So 1/2 of 146, so that angle is 73 degrees. All right, so hopefully this gave you a good understanding generally of how to figure out central, out, on, or in, and which formula to use. I'm going to come back in another video and show you some more complicated versions in a few. See ya.